Hi, I'm Heidi Miller. In this workout video, we're going to be going over the basic 10 exercises using the power ring. This is more full body than the basic 5 workout, but still considered a basic level workout. Keep in mind, none of these exercises have been modified for somebody with a spine injury. If you have a spine injury, check out your local Pilates studio and work with somebody one-on-one. Let's get started. We're going to start with placing the power ring between the inner thighs. So we're going to place it about 3 inches up from the inner knee, in a place that's not uncomfortable. Make sure your feet are trying to face straight ahead, pelvis is nice and level, arms reaching strong by your sides, and draw your abdominals and ribs into the mat. Let's go ahead and exhale and squeeze. And inhale as you slowly release. As you squeeze, feel your inner thigh muscles with your zipping abdominals, and inhale, slowly release. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze. Inhale, release. Good. Make sure you're controlling the release, so you're trying to keep those muscles active for 2 more. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, release. 1 more time, breathing into your ribs, keeping your spine long like a bungee cord. So now hold just about 50% effort on squeeze and rock your pelvis back so your low spine is imprinting into the mat. And then just rock forward. Exhale as you roll your low spine back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Try to keep your ribs in and down on the mat. And forward. Exhale, rolling into those lower spine vertebrae. Feel the arms reaching long and strong with open chest. And try to keep your abdominals in with your ribs staying on the floor. Let's do just a couple more. So exhale and curl. And inhale, forward. Exhale. And forward. So let's go ahead and grab your power ring and squeeze with the heel of the hands with slightly bent elbows so you can feel the muscles along the sides. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And inhale, just stretch the arms back towards the wall, trying to keep your waist and ribs on the mat. And exhale, bring it back forward. As you come forward, go ahead and nod your chin in towards your throat and just roll up to the bottom of the shoulder blades, rolling back down and stretch the arms back. Exhale, forward. And inhale, back. Exhale, forward. And inhale, back. And exhale, forward. And just 1 more. See if you can keep those abdominals in the whole time and just imprint through each vertebrae. Place the ring back in between your inner thighs. Squeezing the ring, just lift your feet up. So try to connect your heels, flex your feet, and reach your arms nice and long. Squeeze the ring and keep your hips level. Go ahead and draw those abdominals in. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat, looking between your inner thighs, and start pumping those arms up and down strongly. We're going to inhale into the shoulder blades. And exhale. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. And in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Keep going and feel like your abdominals can stay in and up the spine, and keep your neck long and strong away from your shoulders, looking towards your inner thighs. Just 3 more sets. Inhale. And out, and in, and out, and in, and out. And then taking the ring out, let's go ahead and just roll up to seated. And we're going to put the power ring on the mat flat, and you can squeeze your heels into the ring with your feet flexed. Keep your knees soft so you're not pressing from your knees, so that you feel those inner thigh muscles working. And this is how we're gonna do the roll up today. So we're gonna squeeze the ring. You may notice the legs moving back and forth a little bit. That's just some tightness in the low back. So try to keep the ring still. Arms are gonna reach back, abdominals and waist to the floor. And inhale, lift the arms and the head. Exhale, squeeze the ring. As you curl up and over, try to keep your abdominals pulling back into your low spine. And inhale as you roll back. Squeeze the ring to feel the connection to the lower belly muscles. And exhale as you roll down. If your low back is feeling really tight or this exercise is too hard, you just bend the knees. So we just inhale, exhale, up and curl. Inhale, exhale, down. I'm going to go ahead and straighten my legs back up, but you can keep them bent if you need to. You just want to feel like you're rolling through each vertebrae of the spine. Inhale, arms and head, exhale. Feel that zipper in those abdominals as you curl up and over. And inhale back. See if you can lead from the low belly and inner thighs. Exhale. And inhale, arms and head. Exhale as you curl up and forward. And trying again to keep that power ring stable. My low back is really tight today, so that ring is just moving around. And we'll do 3 more. So inhale, exhale, rolling through each vertebrae, scooping those abdominals deep into low spine to keep your low spine pulling back as you curl forward. Squeezing the ring, drawing those low belly muscles deep to the front of that low spine and trying to keep them there. Inhale, exhale up. I'm so tight in my low back, I'm moving off the mat there. So 1 more here, 2 more. So inhale, exhale back, squeezing those inner thighs. And just rolling and massaging through that spine. And 1 more. And just rolling back, taking your time, trying to draw those low belly muscles in. And then from here, we're going to just grab the ring and you're going to hold on to the ring on one side. You're going to place the ball of your foot of the right leg in the other side. Left leg can be straight here. And we're going to inhale as we stretch the leg and exhale as we bend. Inhale as we stretch. So we always want to come back to, is my pelvis level? Are my abdominals in? Remember, what helps you keep the low belly muscles working and engaged is to keep your bathroom muscles engaged, also referred to as the Kegel muscles. Doesn't matter if that leg gets straight. We really just want to keep our spine long and strong and stable. Let's switch legs. So we're going to go to the other side. And we're going to try to keep that knee right above the hip. Inhale, stretch, and exhale as you bend. And again. And exhale, bend. And just keep breathing deeply throughout the stretch. Already thinking about how as the legs straighten, you're going to really try to keep those hips level. Shoulders back, neck relaxed and long, and try to keep the work in those abdominals. And then we're going to go ahead and just hold on to the ring in the hands with a gentle bend in the elbows. Legs can either be all the way straight out or slightly bent if you're having a hard time keeping your waist on the mat, because we want to keep that waist on the mat. Let's bring the right leg. We're just going to kick it up. A slight turn out. We bring the leg across the body and we exhale around and up. We pause. So our goal here is to try to keep the whole center of the body still, which means shoulders, ribs, and pelvis. If you're having a hard time with that, you can also anchor your elbows on the floor. That gives you a little bit more stability. And you can also bend the bottom leg if you need to. So inhale, exhale, and in, and out. For more advancement, your arms can go back. Inhale, And exhale. Our main goal is to keep those hips, ribs, and shoulders stable as we move that leg around in a circle, keeping those abdominals in and up the spine. Inhaling and exhale. One more. In and out. And then we switch sides. So we're going to go ahead and just kick that left leg right up. We're going to do a little turnout. We bring the leg across the body and we exhale it around and up. Pressing that right leg down into the mat can help with your stability. So we want to keep those abdominals zipping into the low spine. Exhale around and up. Squeeze the power ring from the back of the shoulder blade muscles and sides, keeping those ribs drawing in towards the mat. Again, if you're having a hard time stabilizing, you just anchor your elbows to the floor. Still squeezing the ring. Switch direction. Inhale, exhale, pause. Inhale, exhale, and pause. See if you can keep those abdominals in, spine long and strong. It's from pressing that right leg down into the mat to help keep that right hip stable. And just one more, and remember advancement, you can take the arms back behind you. Okay, so let's go ahead and just roll up to seated. So we're just going to stretch the arms up, lift head and shoulders, and just roll right up. And we're going to move our hips towards our feet, trying to place ourselves right behind the tailbone. For rolling like a ball, we can either place our feet in the ring like so, which is kind of nice to open up the low back, or you can challenge your position by just holding the arms in front and lifting the legs up. Inhale and exhale. So you can even press your elbows and knees together and squeezing the power ring. Inhale, exhale. For 3 more. And then go ahead and place your feet down. Move yourself back into the center of your mat. And we're going to go ahead and roll down onto the bottom of the shoulder blades. And we're going to bring the right leg in with us as we go. Left leg will come out. So we can either hold the power ring in front and squeeze, finding these muscles, ribs and abdominals in. Or if your neck gets too tired, you place the ring right behind your head, not behind the neck. Okay, so this is one option and this is the other option. So we're going to go ahead and inhale, bring right leg in, left leg out, and switch. In and out. Remember to find that dot in the air that your big toe is going to reach into, so the legs are just shooting right out of your hips, keeping your abdominals in and keeping those shoulders down and hips level. Inhale one side, exhale the other. Last one. And now we're going to bring both knees in. We're going to stretch arms and legs away from the center, arms just to the ears, and exhale, curl everything in. Inhale, stretch, exhale. Inhale, stretch, exhale. Just a couple more. Try to keep those lower abdominals in. Squeeze those legs together and squeeze the power ring to keep those shoulder blades working. And then from here, we just rock right up to seated. We're going to go ahead and bring those feet to the width of the mat, flexing the feet, sit right up on top of your sits bones, and stretch your arms forward with a gentle squeeze, elbows soft. Inhale, get tall. Exhale as you curl forward, like you're peeling your spine off the wall. And inhale as you come up. And exhale as you go forward. Inhaling up. Feel that energy from the bottom up. So you're squeezing your glutes, drawing those abdominals in, and feel like you're going up and over a beach ball. Gently squeeze the power ring to keep the sides of the body active. Draw those ribs into the front of your spine. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. And inhale, stacking up precisely on those nice stable hips. and inhale up. Last one here. So for the next exercise, we're going to place the power ring flat down on the mat, and we're going to squeeze it with the heels, soft knees so you don't irritate the knees, flexing the feet. You want to feel this, squeeze those inner thighs, and it'll help keep your hips stable for saw. So squeezing, arms out to the sides. We're going to twist to the left. We're going to twist just the ribs and shoulders, and then we exhale, diving forward. Inhale up and twist, exhale. Inhale up and twist, exhale. Inhale up and twist, exhale. Feel like your heart is shining a spotlight around the room. And then you dive forward, reaching the arms away from each other and deepening those abdominals straight up into your spine. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, keep squeezing that power ring, and exhale. Last set here, so you can keep those hips nice and stable. Inhale up and exhale. From here, we're going to flip over onto your right hand side, using the edge of your mat as your ruler. So you want your hips and shoulders and arm up against the edge of the mat. You can either have your head laying down on your arm, or you can have your head up on your hand. Your legs will come forward towards the front edge of the mat, and you're going to use your ring like so. So we press the ring down to feel the muscles around here. So go ahead and just take a breath, stack everything up, and exhale, draw those abdominals in. We're just going to lift the leg up at hip height and then press it back down. And just feel as we do this, we're just going to exhale to lift and inhale down. You want to feel like you're using all of those core muscles. So shoulder blades, ribs in, shoulder blades down, ribs in, abdominals in, and even that gentle squeeze at the sits bones. Hold your leg up at hip height. We're going to inhale, we kick the leg forward, and exhale, we kick it back. And we're trying to keep everything nice and stable. I'm flexing my foot forward and pointing as I kick back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale and exhale. So with the power ring, I'm working extra hard here in the right muscles, because the power ring's forcing me to keep those shoulders and ribs stable. So I'm trying to imagine that teacup sitting on my shoulders and hips. Let's do just a couple more. Inhale forward and exhale back. The bottom leg, I'm pressing it down into the mat as well. So go ahead and stack the feet. We turn the toes of the top foot up. We point the toes and we kick it up towards the ceiling, and we flex down, squeeze. Inhale up, exhale down. Notice that top hip, it'll tend to try to rotate back. Do your best to keep it stacked. So try to lengthen the leg forward and up. And exhale down. Imagine my foot as a paintbrush. I'm pointing it up, flexing it down. Inhale and exhale. And inhale up. And exhale down. Just a couple more. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. And up and down. Last one here. We point the toes and we do little circles about the size of a cantaloupe. Trying to keep everything nice and stable. We're going to switch direction. Just keep breathing strongly throughout. And then we're going to go ahead and flip over to the other side. So again, we use our mat as our ruler, getting our hips, ribs, and shoulders. And you can have your head up or you can have it down. And if it was down, it would just be like this. Okay? So from here, we bring our power ring in front. We're pressing down, feet are stacked, and we lift the leg up as we exhale first. and inhale down. So this gives you an opportunity to feel your nice long neck, strong shoulders. We can imagine we want a little ladybug to crawl underneath our waist, so we want to keep a little space there. And just feel those abdominals vacuuming into the front of your low spine. Let's hold the leg up and inhale, we kick it forward, and exhale, we point and kick it back. And inhale forward, and exhale back. Inhale forward, and exhale back. Flexing forward and pointing back. Flexing forward and pointing back. Make sure we're not wiggling those shoulders and ribs. Try to keep them perfectly stacked. Use that power ring to give you that strength and awareness of the shoulder blades and ribs staying down and in. So inhaling forward, exhale back. And let's do 2 more. Inhale forward and exhale back. Last one. Inhale forward and exhale back. Stacking the feet. Turn the toes of the top foot. We point the foot, we kick it up, and we flex it down. Again, be aware of that top hip. It tends to want to rotate back. Inhale up and exhale down. You're painting the wall very far away with your toes. So you're pointing and flexing, keeping that top waist nice and long. Inhaling and exhale and inhale up and exhale down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale up and exhale down. And last one. Inhale up and exhale down. And keep the leg at hip height, pointing the toes. We draw those circles about the size of a cantaloupe, trying to keep everything strong, stable, and still, and switching direction. Just keep breathing. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and come up to seated. And we're going to do the last exercise in the Basic 10 series called Seal. And for this one, I haven't really figured out a good way to use that power ring, so we're going to go without it. And we're going to go ahead and draw our legs in. And we're going to wrap our hands around the ankles, and we're going to squeeze the feet together, squeezing the heels especially to squeeze those glutes. We're going to clap those feet 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale as you roll back. Exhale, forward. And once you get to balance, then you can add 3 more claps. Try to balance right behind that tail. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, inhale, exhale. Try to use those underarm muscles the same way you did when you used the power ring today. Hopefully they're more active and you're more aware of those muscles because of the use of that power ring in your workout today. And let's do, just one more. Let's do one more now since I didn't balance there. So squeeze and inhale back and exhale forward. So that's the end of your workout. Thanks again for joining me for this workout video. If you have any questions on how to do these exercises, check out my how-to videos. And if you'd like more workouts, check out my workout videos. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any other videos. Thanks again for watching and have a fabulous day.